Good luck.
Okay,
Yes.
so you can say anything you want, but if you had like memories or anything like that, it'd be amazing.
Okay. Well, just give me a thumbs up when you're ready to start.
You're great to go.
Hi, Chris and Margot. Congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary. This is fabulous. Well done. And of course, I wish you many more. Now, do you remember 50 years ago that I was in Auckland seeing you, I think about a week or two before you got married, and Margot, your dad was there. I had been down to Christchurch to see Mum because I think she'd had a mild stroke that time. And of course, I couldn't stay in Auckland for the wedding. I had to get back home. But anyway, lovely memories of that. So I wish you both all the very best, continue good health and happiness and many more happy years together. I love you both. I just wish we lived closer together so I could see more of you. Bye.
Margot, congratulations on your golden wedding anniversary. 50 years is a long time, and I'm sure you've got lots of happy memories. I know we've got lots of memories of the time we've spent with you. Have a wonderful day.
And all the best, and hope there are many more celebrations ahead of you. With all our love, Mary.
Mike.
Happy anniversary, Auntie Margot and Uncle Chris. I'm so lucky to have both of you as a constant in my life. You both have been there for the great times and the not so great. Whether it just be singing to Elvis in the living room over Christmas, or going on the boat and dropping anchor, or almost floating out to sea, or being eaten by a whale. We've had wonderful times, and I've been so lucky to have you both. I'm glad that you're still having adventures, and I hope you have many more to come and have a wonderful anniversary. Hopefully we can get together soon to be able to have some more memories and have some more wonderful times. Love you both and have a wonderful anniversary.
Hey guys, happy anniversary. Yeah, it's I'm just like looking at a photo of you. This is you guys in Ladner, and I think this was 2 winters ago. And yeah, we were just out for a walk, and it just, I mean, I have this photo in my living room, and it just makes me think about just your smiles. You know, your smiles are so cute, and you both have like this very endearing, lovable, kind energy about you, and you always have. And that, I think, above all, that is the thing that like makes the most sense about like why you guys have made it 50 years. It's incredible. I can't, it's such a long stretch of time, and it boggles my mind that that anybody is able to do that. And it's just very impressive that you guys have made it 50 years. So congratulations. Like, I can't really think of many other things that matter more in this life than doing that and making it work, and creating all the things that have come out of that, as a result. Like, your lives are obviously completely different, and Joss and I exist. We wouldn't have existed otherwise. Auden wouldn't exist. And that is all down the line thanks to you guys and your willingness to make it work. And yeah, I mean, obviously this has been an area of my life has eluded me to some degree. So I look at you guys both with just like sort of a sense of awe and wonder and curiosity about like how to make it work. And I think there's like anyway, so I spent a little bit of time reflecting on it this morning, and just thinking about you guys, and thinking about like the silliness, the playfulness that you guys have, that I see that every day, and I think that's a huge part of why you guys have made it. And yeah, every time I hang out with you guys, there's always, you know, some like teasing and like just kind of playful exchanges between you guys. And yeah, there's just like a playful energy, and I think that's really cool that you guys have maintained that and still have that way of being with each other.
Hello, Chris and Margot. We're talking from very sunny, hot Swannanoa, North Canterbury, New Zealand. And we have a special message for you because we understand you have a very special ceremony on the 6th of February, your 50th wedding anniversary. And we both wish you very, very best wishes for that day. We've enjoyed knowing you and having contact with you over the years. In fact, it goes back to 1961 when I first met Chris when I came to New Zealand. And we both worked at the New Zealand Shipping Company. And we've enjoyed when you were living in Auckland, albeit far too short. And we appreciate the many visits that you've made and come to see us. So again, have a very, very good day with friends and family on Tuesday, and we will be thinking of you.
Congratulations.
Bye.
So my favorite thing about you guys as a couple is how much you laugh together. I feel like Dad is a genius for dry humor, but also for teasing Mom in just a particular way. And Mom, you have a really beautiful laugh, and it's one of my favorite things about you guys as a couple.
No shame.
Here's the gate key. I have no gate key. Is it? Thought he saw himself. Oh,
Like, there have been really hilarious stories in our family lore, like the time when Dad got on the ferry without you, or you got on the ferry without Dad, and then you left, and Dad ended up being shuttled around all of the Gulf Islands without a jacket and no sandwich and no money. And everybody took pity on him, you know, you were having a picnic.
kill the dark one and the giant, but leaves the third. Second. Strange waiting. Yes.
I think I'm just gonna go into the garden.
Me too.
I wonder if we'll see Tiger out there.
Tiger!
Hi, Margot and Chris. I'm so glad that Jocelyn got in touch to let me know that you're celebrating your 50th wedding anniversary, because that certainly is something to celebrate. I've been trying to remember when we met for the first time in person. I think it was when we were both moving our families to Ladner in the late 70s. Of course, Margot, I knew about you much longer than that because of our shared aunt and uncle. Because we were a small family, I kind of felt like you were part of our family, even though I knew you weren't. I remember the time when we all went on the ferry to Nanaimo to celebrate Uncle Ken's long life, and I really felt like we were family then. It was fun watching our kids grow up at the same time, particularly with Jocelyn and Corinne only being a year apart. You can be very proud of the accomplishments of Jocelyn and Stephen, even though at times, Margaret, you would say to me, "Oh, I wish they would just settle down and become normal like us." I'm glad, too, that you now have a grandson to spoil. I always have enjoyed our visits together. I think we have quite a bit in common. We all love to travel. I think, Chris, you're the energy behind that in your family. And it's fun looking at each other's photos. And then there's cats. I'm so glad you now have Tiger to entertain you. We may talk about getting older, but I do trust that you will have many more years of enjoyment to come. Congratulations.
Tiger.
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 Happy anniversary, Chris and Margot. It's been great knowing you these last 23 years since we came to Ladner. We've had fun times together. Margot, all us singing in the choir, the Delta Community Choir, and parties and suppers together. It's been great. So well done getting to this stage of your lives. Hope you have many more years, happy years together.
Yeah, congratulations, you two. We've enjoyed your company over the years, and I've enjoyed connecting with Chris, he doesn't come across as the hacker type warrior Maori New Zealand, but he's a very gentle soul and a great person to have connected with. And we love your company. We hope we can see more of you in the next few years.
Lots of love. Bye. Have a great day.
Hi, Margot and Chris. Happy anniversary. I'm so delighted to be sharing some wonderful memories from the time that we've spent together over the years. It's so wonderful to be celebrating you, who have been such important figures for me throughout my life. Spending time with your family has always been something that I've enjoyed. I was thinking through so many of these memories that we've had over the summers from my childhood onwards. And one of the first memories that came back to me was when I was a young child at Sorrento, and I was invited to come over to your tent trailer right next door to ours one rainy night at Sorrento. And just a demonstration of how much I love spending time with your families. I gave up eating barbecued chicken with my family in order to come and spend time with you and yours and explore the delights of kidney pie, which was something quite new to my culinary palate. So thank you for your warmth and welcome and always making me feel like I was welcome at your table, and for expanding my culinary horizons. We've had so many wonderful adventures together up and down the coast of North America, from California all the way to your home in BC, here in Alberta, down in Drumheller. These are such important memories for me, and it's been so wonderful to share this time with you, and now to get to celebrate you on this important day. So just want to say how much I value your presence and all the adventures that we've had and all the culinary delights I've experienced because of you. So much love to you both and to your wonderful family. All the best.
So another thing I've loved about you guys as parents is that you were really game and you took us out to do really fun things. I mean, this is to do with your marriage and your style of parenting. But yeah, I remember you guys going off and doing fun things, just the two of you. And that's something that Mark and I are trying to do as well. You guys seem to have fun together on your own adventures as much as you had fun being our parents.
Yeah, it's just so much obvious care that you guys have for each other, and a tolerance and like a patience. You know, nobody's perfect at all, and I think you guys both recognize and accept each other's imperfections, and recognize and accept like the ways that, you know, the little grievances and the little things that can get annoying, but you haven't let it get in the way of having a loving, successful relationship. So, yeah, I really appreciate that. And yeah, I've always really appreciated just how much devotion and care and consistency you guys have both had for Joss and I. And you've always made efforts. You've always done your best to be there, to show up at events, to, you know, be there for weddings and book launches for Jocelyn, you know, my law school graduation, and yeah, to participate and recognize the steps that we've taken in our lives to make our lives what they are. And yeah, I feel appreciated and respected and honored by you guys. And yeah, it's just really nice that you guys continue to show up and to care and to want to be in all of our lives. I think that's really awesome that you're planning on going to Montreal to see Jocelyn in May. That's really, really cool. And, you know, at your age, I know it's harder to move around, and these things continue to take more and more effort. So it's all the more, you know, awesome that you guys are willing to do that. Yeah, but yeah, I think just above all, I just want to honor you both for your perseverance. You know, like at the end of the day, it's like, you know, life is hard. There's all kinds of challenges that everybody faces every day. And I know you guys have faced plenty of challenges in your life, and you've continued to show up and to continue to make it work. And I've never really, just never really felt you guys falter. You know, I know there's been hard points and weak points, but you have provided me with like a model of consistency and stability that is just so invaluable, and is a real gift for me, and I think for Joss too. And so I'm really grateful for that, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm not sure when Joss is coordinating all this. I'm not sure when she's gonna deliver it to you, but if you receive this tomorrow, happy anniversary, and I look forward to seeing you guys tonight and celebrating with you in person.
Hi, Margot and Chris. We're delighted to have the opportunity to make a brief video in recognition of your half-century of connubial bliss.
Did you say video? I thought this was going to be an audio recording. I'm going to have to change.
Suck it up. You look fine. I'm carrying on.
Nothing new there.
Well, our memories aren't the best these days. We do recall meeting Chris for the first time. This tall, blonde, brilliant guy. How exotic, too, being a Kiwi.
A perfect match for you, Margot. And he, too, was lucky to have found a brilliant wife, cute, caring, and with an infectious giggle.
You two have had a great marriage, made a lovely home, and produced a couple of awesome kids.
Notwithstanding one of them turned out to be a lawyer, eh?
On that note, I think we better get back to the task at hand.
Are you suggesting what I think you are? Margot and Chris, our very best wishes to you on your 50th anniversary, and may there be many more to come.
So, Mom and Dad, not everybody was able to figure out the technology of sending you this. So Maureen and Vern tried, but they had also crafted a long message, and so I'm going to read that to you. It was in Sorrento when we first met. It was the summer of 1981, and we were living in Onaway, where Vern, who changed his name to Oscar when we went to Mexico for the first time, was teaching in the high school, and I was at home with a new baby and toddler. We had been told by our friends about this wonderful place, and we went to go and meet other like-minded adults. We went in our brand new trailer, and we met the Pars in a program where we philosophized on how to save the world. Our children, Jocelyn and Leslie, enjoyed their first introduction to playing with other children in an enclosed little chicken yard, supervised by these dedicated teens. Baby Catherine was kept safe in with older staff who brought her to me for nursing. Afternoons were spent in the glorious sunshine and cold waters of the Shuswap Lake, where Margot and Maureen would spend long hours of treading water and talking. After dinners, dishes were washed, and the adults enjoyed various beverages and continued in-depth discussions. Later in the evenings, under the stars, we watched in amazement the colorful dance of the Aurora Borealis. These types of gatherings continued every year as we would coordinate our summer plans to spend 1 or 2 weeks at Sorrento with people we knew and loved, who had children we knew and loved. Joyfully, Stephen was added to the Parr family, and we drove to Ladner to become godparents to him. The family gatherings and communal dinners continued to be celebrated, and Sorrento continued to play an important part of all our lives. The years flew by, and we visited back and forth, meeting in California, many times in Delta and in Edmonton, and Drumheller, and annually through lengthy Christmas letters.
Hi, Chris and Margot. It's great to have this opportunity to say hi from Pukekohe in New Zealand, and we both wish you all the very best for your golden wedding anniversary.
Yes, it certainly has been a wonderful 50 years for you, and you must be very proud of what you have achieved in that time. Not only 2 wonderful children, but even a grandson nowadays, we believe. And we must, we often remember the wonderful times we had together in New Zealand while you were still here.
Yes, I can remember, Chris, the early days when we were flatting together on Arlington Street in Wellington. Then later on, we met up again in Auckland, and then Margot came over and we met her and attended your wedding and visited quite often when you were living over in Pakuranga by Pigeon Mountain. So we hope you're fit and well as can be expected at our respective ages, and we really do hope you have a wonderful family time and many more happy years to come. So all the best and cheers from New Zealand.
Yes, 1974 was a special year.
We'll see you. Bye-bye.
Hi, Uncle Chris and Auntie Margot. Happy 50th anniversary. I hope you guys have a great day. I just wanted to say that you guys are inspiring to have loved each other this long. And a great memory I thought of is when we were out on the boat and the whale came up beside us and Roxanne was waving her arms like crazy. And then I puked because I thought it was a shark. And then I wanted off the boat so bad, and then the boat almost drifted away. I've had such great memories with you guys over my entire life, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you so much.
Hi, Margot and Chris. Karen and I want to send our best wishes to both of you on your 50th wedding anniversary.
You introduced us to Ladner more than 25 years ago, and we've been friends ever since and had some good times together.
We still remember the road trip the 4 of us took to Sunshine Coast and northern Vancouver Island. So we again want to send our best wishes and enjoy the day.
Congratulations again on your 50th. Have a wonderful day.
Happy anniversary, Margot and Chris. It's Heather sending love from Halifax. I just wanted to say thank you for being a part of my life. I think it's only when we're grown-ups officially that we understand how much sacrifice and love gets poured into a marriage and how all of that sacrifice gets given to children and trickled down to grandchildren and trickled out to friends like me. So some of those things that you built in your marriage that I remember and I'm very grateful for are your gorgeous garden and your abundance with that garden. How every time I came over, when it was a harvesting season, I would leave with tomatoes or a carrot or a new tip or a salad recipe. I also think that your sacrifices gave Jocelyn and Steve a confidence and a delight in travel that I admire deeply. The fact that you took your children to Sorrento 1 minute or to Mexico or to all of these other places. And then after Steve and Joss grew up, you continued to have that adventurous spirit and travel to all kinds of places. I remember the chandelier from Egypt in your house and things like that. This is sort of an adventuresome way of being in the world that I see in you and that I admire deeply. I also love that your home has always been a really welcoming, beautiful place, that you've sewn and hung beautiful things on the walls, that even when we were rambunctious teenagers, having sleepovers and tearing apart the couch cushions and all this kind of stuff, you were there in the background with patience while we completely misbehaved and wrecked your home and then hopefully helped put it back together. Yeah, you've just been such a supportive, active, kind of loving presence, from beautiful breakfasts. I think, Margot, you may have been the person that taught me how to poach an egg, to political conversations. Chris, I remember all of the economists around your house, and that was my first sort of inclination toward understanding a variety of politics from all over the world as well. So yeah, and just books around your house and your cozy fire and the way you made it so beautiful at Christmas time as well. Yeah, these are my memories of you and your marriage and that circling adult world above me as I was a teenager growing into adulthood. So thank you for pouring so much of yourself and your time and your money and your energy and your love and your, you know, wild imaginings and dreams into Jocelyn and Steve, and that got to be a part of so many of our lives. All of Jocelyn and Steve's partners, and now Mark and Auden, and luckily me for over 20 years. So yeah, I hope you celebrate not just your own relationship, but all the ways you've impacted the relationships around you today. And I hope you celebrate and have something delicious and just revel in the fact that this is actually quite an accomplishment to be with one person for a very, very long time. So yeah, kisses and hugs from Halifax. Happy anniversary, you two.
Happy anniversary, Margot and Chris.
Hi, friends. We're on a little vacation down here in Mexico right now, but we've been thinking about you two and reminiscing about some of the old times when we got together, and we used to have a lot of fun. I hope we get together again before too long and renew our friendship.
Hope you have a great celebration. We're thinking about you, sending love and best wishes.
All the best to you both.
Margot and Chris, happy anniversary. We do remember all the good times that we shared and all the laughs that we shared.
Except I can't remember them right
now. All the best to you and Margot, and hope to see you soon.
Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, happy anniversary.
We love you.
Happy anniversary.
Have a wonderful day. Bye.
So I love you both. Congratulations. And we'll see you soon.